Yo.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys?
Yes. This DJ will kick the floor in three, two, 1.
On the troll.
Hello and welcome to Mzansi. We're back again. It's that time of the night.
Yeah.
And my hope is that you are able to hear us. Yes, the charger. Well,
it was a nightmare yesterday with the charger. We didn't know.
I don't know.
Going
We
on.
were spooked.
Yeah, something was going on. The cable was connected, but it was not charging. It was plugged in. It was on. Everything was communicating, but it wasn't charging the laptop, and it was like 6% battery.
Yes.
So it was weird.
Well, we are
And then
going
the
to
sound went off.
Yeah, it did. Indeed, it did went off. But then the main aim of this today is just to update you and let you call. So prepare yourself.
Yeah.
For calls, and then I'm sure that will make up for yesterday.
Yes, we'll have more time for calls to cover what has been happening throughout the week. I mean, you can share your opinion, anything with regards to the case that you have observed or some direction that you've looked at that we haven't looked at. Then you can do that as you call in. But let me quickly cover what happened today this morning. Advocate Mngomezulu was not in court. Apparently, he was not feeling well. Baloyi said that the defense will no longer oppose the leading of the evidence on Vusmusi Mokhani's car movements. But Ramosepeli said that they will be preparing heads of arguments on the issues of car tracking movements. He said Mngomezulu phoned him last night informing him that he was not feeling well and that he was going to be consulting a medical practitioner today. So I think, in my opinion, we all have noticed that Mngomezulu has not been really being his best. There's something happening with his throat or something. Every now and again, it's like something is here. I don't know whether you've noticed, Mr. Anonymous, or am I the only one?
No, you're not the only one.
Even sometimes you feel like he's losing breath or something as he speaks. So I'm not going to say or allude to what the judge kind of later on was saying. I don't think that's the case. If he needs a checkup, then he should get a checkup, right? It's his body. It's his life. So if he needs to see a doctor, it's well within his rights to do that. I'm not going to insinuate unless if his medical certificate comes saying otherwise or something like that, which I highly doubt, because I think we've all noticed that sometimes it's like, So Mngomezulu instructed him to say that there is no need. Then late around midnight, he called him to say, upon reflection and further consultation, he's of the opinion that the matter still needs to be canvassed via heads. He's going to draft heads and he will be available on Monday. So Mnisi said that he's not sure, Advocate Mnisi. At around 2 or 3 in the morning, he got information from the state that the defense counsel of accused 1 and 2 has abandoned the application and they're no longer going to be opposing the state's application, such that Mr. Mokhani could also be led on the AVL records. On the basis of that, he thought that the proceedings would go on as normal today. So Mnisi said that he's not sure if the availability of Mr. Mngomezulu will have an effect. But Ramosepeli said that it will have an effect because Mngomezulu is the one driving this trial within a trial. And should he be available on Monday or should he not be available on Monday, then Ramosepeli said he will take it upon himself to prepare the heads of argument for Monday. So he will be prepared by Monday. Ramosepeli said that in the absence of Advocate Mngomezulu, he cannot proceed since Mngomezulu is the one in charge for defense counsel of accused 1 and 2 for this trial within a trial. Malo said that he will also argue on Monday if Mr. Mgomezulu will be arguing on Monday. Mshololo said that she received an email at 15:44 yesterday. She also stopped preparing or writing her heads of argument. She needs to get instructions from Mgomezulu as to what is the way forward. In his absence, she's not in a position to address the court properly. Baloyi offered to let the issue of AVL stand down and abandon the re-examination of the AVL. And there is a witness, Sergeant Mukhola, a female who arrested Ntanzi with Mukhani, who was on standby. And apparently she has an exam, or her exams are starting on Friday next week. So Advocate Baloyi wanted it to be quick so that by Friday perhaps she's done testifying. I found it very interesting, guys. I'm not going to lie that the state all of a sudden wanted to let the AVL down, stand it down, and not have a cross-examination for it. Because they introduced it. It seemed like they have something solid, right?
Yeah. So
now, proposing to let it go, I found it quite strange. I found it like, why? This is a bus. It's moving. Let's go. So with the witness, the state opted to proceed as per normal, saying that it will no longer be necessary to file the heads. Ramusipidi said that it is very much necessary to file those heads, considering the fact that Sergeant Mukhani is also going to come and testify, Mukhola, not Mukhani, Mukhola. So there's a possibility that also this AVL might also be needed from her, as well as the car log and the registration of the car and the car movements, because Ramusipidi said AVLs do not exist in a vacuum or in vacuum. They go together with the member's pocketbook and the particular car's logbook. Remember with Musia, right? Thank goodness for that police officer who thoroughly looked for those things and actually found them, because Musia had said they'd been destroyed. So it turns out they're not always destroyed. It turns out that's the case. So perhaps they may be pulled. And if they're not pulled, this can add some form of argument, or the argument that they will argue later for the defense. So it will work to their advantage, whether those car registration are made available or not. So it is relevant because the registers that she uses are relevant. So the judge asked Mnisi that was he also not going to object after he got the message that accused number 2's counsel is abandoning the application. It's almost like Nasa Sefa, like he was searching, to see where Mnisi stands. I found this question like very dodgy. Then Mnisi said that he would abide by the court's decision with accused number 4. Is it number 3? Accused number 3. So he will abide by the decision of the court, and there would be no need to argue or object. Ngumalo said everything revolves around Mgomezulu and his hands are tied, and Mshololo said she will wait for the confirmation by Mr. Mgomezulu. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a complete session without the judge throwing in some shade here and there. When he said there was a time when an advocate told you that it was 12 o'clock and you believed him. Today they will tell you that the time is 12 o'clock and you have to go and check whether in fact it is 12 o'clock. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you saying? Are you saying that Mr. Mgomezulu would... What are you trying to say? You're saying that he would fake an illness. Is that what you're trying to say? Then say it. Because, wow. To throw in something like that, I'm like, this is so unnecessary. Sometimes you just have to let things be. Do you understand? But no, not this one. He would never. He says, I don't come to court without preparing. I was preparing when I was phoned by my registrar to say that the application is not going to take place because there's no more objections. So I abandoned my preparation, and I'm not the type of judge who comes to court not knowing what is going on. I peruse the law, the textbooks and everything, and I come here prepared and ready. I'm like, yes, you have enough time to prepare because you don't have clients that you have to consult with, right? You don't have clients where you have to take instructions from, right? So, of course, you'll have all the time in the world to peruse textbooks and look at, and look at what you can find to use to argue. So he said it's just unfortunate that there are people who do not take the matter seriously. No, they take it very seriously. Their clients' lives are on the line. So for you to presume something like this because now that it's you, how about you next time you reprimand the state for introducing exhibits during a re-examination? How's about that?
Oh, no, okay. You see, Ngobezulu might not be feeling well. Maybe. Fatigue, maybe. Something. But what this was doing, this is a slap back.
How so?
You play dirty, I play dirty too. I know how to play dirty.
So is this why the judge is saying all of this nonsense that he was saying towards the end?
Baloyi blindsided this man.
Yes.
And genuinely, this man felt there was a bit of... And the judge did not care about it.
No.
Yes. So what I realized is that this was a proper send it back to the maker, where you tell people you are not going to submit heads of arguments. You are leaving this thing, and then later you change your mind, like they've been doing.
And perhaps he had let it go. Perhaps. And then maybe he had a change of heart later.
No, he was never going to let it go. No, the first part where he said, no, it's okay, I'm letting this thing be submitted. No, he was making them sleep. In fact, I would go as far as saying that he played this thing very well, such that they couldn't ambush him and say in court, here's our heads of argument, we're submitting them, my lord. This is what and what and what and what. When this man comes, and then you have to submit his heads of argument, and then the judgment would be made over the weekend.
Yeah, he was going to come with a judgment on Monday. Yeah.
So what he did is to say, go sleep, go relax, do what I did. You guys told me you're not taking this thing. Later on, your father is telling me that this thing is not binding to him.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
After you have turned your back and stepped me on facing the other way on my back. You stepped me. I'm gonna come back for you in a nice way. And believe in you, Mina, looking at how Mngomezulu operates, he's not gonna come empty-handed. He got himself time. So Friday, there's going to be Saturday, there's going to be Sunday, then Monday. If he still feels like he's not done, he can still be sick.
Hey.
Yes, he was not feeling well.
So.
But I think he could have come like he did. He'd been doing. I saw that he was not feeling. What is happening here is exactly what happened on Thursday. It's just that now it is done by someone else.
And the judge has
And then you hear the judge
a
now
lot to say about
with a big
How
big
come
mouth.
when Baloyi is doing tricks, you are keeping quiet? Like, how come? I want to know that part. That's the part that baffles me all the time. That this is a trial by ambush, right?
Now they are ambushing you.
Yes. And now
You don't get time to write your judgments beforehand. And you are pissed.
and you are angry.
And you can't do anything.
And you are alluding to their incompetence.
It doesn't
or
matter.
whatever.
It doesn't matter. You can be a woman, speak more. It doesn't matter.
But it was kind of sweet.
Hey, it tasted more sweet.
I did.
I'm
feel
telling you.
what he felt yesterday.
I was sitting here writing, and then when I heard how this thing is going, I was like laughing alone. I laughed because I knew, for me, that looked more like a favor back. I'm paying you in advance.
So, yeah.
And it's set well. Now go and prepare during the weekend.
Yeah, prepare properly.
Prepare properly. Go and do what you need to do. Your judgment and whatnot. With your 1980s judgments. Come with them.
Yes, come with them.
But I can tell you, this AVL is not going to go in. This AVL is not going to go in.
And
It's not going to go in. You see, that the issue of if you read the body language of Balo when they talk about logbook, they talk about a pocket book. So
the logbook as well. There's a logbook for the car. Every time you take the car, they write
we
down
know that
somewhere.
these people, they are allergic when it comes to pocket book.
Yes, they don't work with this department. Doesn't work with pocketbooks. They're not interesting, and they expect us to believe them every word that they say.
Yes.
They are recalling what happened in 2018 and 2019. Or is it 2020? 2020. They're recalling it so perfectly, and they had no pocketbooks. And some statements are typed while the trial within a trial is occurring. And we are supposed to believe what they're saying.
So this pocketbook is going to be a problem. The logbook,
For the car,
it's going to also be a problem.
it's also going to be a problem. They're not going to be submitted, these things. I don't see them happen. Remember how hard it was to get Musia to hand. In fact, he's the one who didn't do it. They were done by someone who's in charge of, or who's working Musia's job now, who decided to be honest and do the work. The court was
honorable thing.
subpoenaing, and he did what the court was requesting,
Yes.
which is rare, as we can see.
But obviously, he had to be upset because he was going to be cross-examined on those things. So I'm happy. I don't see anything. I don't see anyone trying to delay here. If it is someone who's trying to delay, the person who keeps on bringing new things every day, that's a person who's looking to delay this thing. And if you want to shout at someone, then have some. Go and shout on that person. He's
What?
always in front of you.
What do you have to say to people who are like, Ngombe Zulu is also sick of Ntanzi's lies? Because I'm seeing that narrative running. on
I'm
social
sorry, man.
media.
That there are people who are very
Lost.
because I'm from a family that respects. I wouldn't say they are stupid,
No, they're not. They know what they're doing, honestly speaking.
but I
They
feel
are
like
swaying the
other
narrative.
people shame. Other people shame. They only have two eyes. You cannot watch such a case with two eyes, 2 ears. You need everything that. Because if you think you're gonna be speaking like Herinel.
By the way, Harinel made a comeback, you guys. He's been quiet.
You can't
all
tell
along.
me an old man like that does not see what is happening here. He's busy talking about a certain theory that he wants us to buy.
But he's giving me a headache. Okay, because he refuses to let go of this narrative that he has. He still hasn't changed his mind.
No, he hasn't.
How sad.
He's not gonna.
You've been watching your colleague.
He's not gonna.
He's a former prosecutor. He's still a prosecutor.
He's not gonna change his mind.
You've been watching him and you think things are going fine. They are on the track. Why are you so confident? In fact, it scares me. It scares me. It's making me feel very uncomfortable. I have so many questions for Gerinel. So many.
And you're not going to get answers
I'm
from.
not going to get answers.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you should hear him. Yes, he's still stuck in that narrative of his. He's still stuck in it and he's not letting it go. The mastermind. He's still stuck at the mastermind.
No, there's no mastermind here. There's no mastermind here. I'm trying to look at the speed, Emil, before I take people here.
Let me check.
They are reducing our speed again. That's what is happening. But that being said, it's not going to be a problem. We will always do what we need to do on our side. Yeah. So we are at that point where our speed is being reduced. So they are.
I can't believe this. I thought we had resolved this. That problem is back again, you guys.
Oh, we did. We did. We did. It's okay, man. It's okay. No, I just laugh because I have a beast of an internet here.
I know.
But
The studio we've invested in it, but now I can't believe this is happening.
yeah, it is happening.
Again, guys. Joe.
That's what you have to deal with.
Please pray for us. Pray good prayers. Good energy prayers, not negative energy prayers. We need them. We need them.
You do.
We need them positive vibrations
You
to
do.
come through to this channel. Yes. So that we continue working. I mean, what is this? I thought we are over this.
You're never over anything, bruh. This is how things are. But that being said, guys, let us call. It's not a problem. It's not a transmesh.
Can't you play perhaps maybe a voice recording of Gerinel's, what he has to say via...
I just switched it off.
Or you switched it off?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking the voice via the phone.
Okay. No, guys, you can call. Let us not waste your time. If the number is not blocked, you can call. Because, yeah, ziyakhala la. Ziyakhala. Just hear what you have to say. Let's hear what people have to say. The aim today was to make up for yesterday, and today, of all days. Okay, I see there are 2 missed calls on WhatsApp. Please call, guys. It's okay. Right. Let us start with this caller. Zanzi, hello. Zanzi, hello. Hello. Yeah, what's
How
up?
you doing, Billy?
How are you doing? Yes, you can shoot.
Yeah, is this better?
You can shoot. Yeah, we
All right,
get
cool.
you now.
Cool. I want to make Good. I want to make this very quick. It's good to hear from you guys again. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties you guys are going through. Apparently, someone's out to get you, but that just means you're doing good work. But anyway, mine is just to comment about the judge and what's happening in this trial going forward. Listen, the trial within the trial, I assumed that the defense was going to win and they could use that going forward to take anything away from Beloy, but the way it seems, the judge is so biased and his behavior is so disgusting. What I'm waiting for the defense to do is to put a motion, any kind of motion, and call this judge to order, call his behavior to order. He's so biased, his behavior, his everything, his judgments. All they need to do is put one motion on the record that they call his behavior to order, because haven't everyone already heard the judge mention SCA? When the judge mentions SCA, he's already telling you that he's going to put this, that someone's going to be not pleased with the final decision. Somebody's going to appeal. So we already know where this case is going to go. Whether or not, whether or not the defense is successful in the trial within the trial. I thought that would have been the last, me personally, I thought the trial within the trial was the last straw that they needed to prove these 5 are abstained from this thing. But apparently, this judge is working overtime on whatever he's doing. The appeal that they're going to file at the end of this trial is going to be a better chance than the trial itself. I wish they need to start moving like that. I keep saying that because now the judge is he's saying it every day now. The SCA, just in case. I don't want anybody to say blah, blah, blah. So at this point, they need to call him to order and have that motion on the record, because when they say that we followed every rule to the letter, but the judge, he misstepped here, he misstepped there, their appeal is going to grant their clients, a fair trial. Because this trial it's done. We're just waiting who cares at this point who Beloy called? Who cares whether it's Kelly, whether it's Ganinda, whether it's, Kumalo, it doesn't matter at this point. We want to see the appeal, because there's either going to be a next trial or the 5 will walk, and then we're going to see 375. So for me, that was it. I just wanted to, I hope you caught everything.
Yeah, no, we got everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Right. Thank you for the compliment first. Now we wait for next caller. But basically, this case is done, honestly speaking, in a proper court. But because, we are allowed to press the buttons and do whatever that you wish to do, it's okay. You stretch it the way you want to stretch it and bring all these other things. But, you see, I don't have a problem with people who argue on the other platforms and come and argue that people are stupid and whatnot. But if you call us stupid, I'll call you stupid back. There's someone who did that in the comments. Mzansi, hello. Mzansi, hello. Mzansi, hello. Let us give you a chance. Next caller. Struggling to hear you. Let us give you a chance. Give someone else a chance. You can call WhatsApp. You can call. Mzansi, hello. Mzansi, hello.
Yes,
Mzansi, hi.
Right. Mzansi, hello. Sikhona njani?
Network yami ngathi yangikhipha la.
Yakudida kodwa uyezwakala.
Okay. Khona sehlika.
Yes, khona sehlika.
Dinigqibele kudala ngikukhumbula.
Kudalo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm clear on your side. Otherwise, mina anizwakali kahle la kumi.
Khuleka nje, just shoot, we can hear you.
Okay. What I want to ask, thina singabantu balapha eMzansi. silindele kuze kuthini, because we can see what's going to happen on this case.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of judgment.
Okay.
I don't want to buy that scale so good. This judge at the end of the day is gonna surprise us or what. I don't want to buy that theory. Yeah, Mina, I'm still standing. Ukuthi, this judge has already finished with his judgment, and ngiyafuna ukukholela ukuthi ayindindedwa umuntu ocabanga kanjalo, sibaningi. Mara why are we keeping quiet? Sithule sihleli kanje. Sifuna ukuthi mase kusenzeka lento siyaziyo sizothi yes, that's lento besiyazi. Sifuna ukuthi
Mara,
it's fine. It's fine. Because I can see thina singabantu balapha eMzansi sifuna ukwenza lonto.
Yeah.
Uyazi I think ndimvile Emily ethetha about the second judgment that was already written by judge.
By judge, yes.
Ukuthi uba umvile ano uthi yena that lady, you see that lady who's sitting in front of him, who's writing some notes for the judge. There's something Judge Rata ayithethile ukuthi uzwile ukuthi kuzoba ne postponement and stuff wara. So as if lama judgment akhe awenza before akawenzi ndibeka kanjani, not that wenza without knowing anything, wenza ezwile ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani.
Yes.
Mna ndi understand kanjalo lento bezama uyithetha pha. Of which for me I don't buy it. Yes, I don't know the law. Don't know the law. Maybe someone who knows the law can convince me otherwise, but I don't buy it. Uyabona kule ndawo ye tracker.
Yeah.
I think pana sizonida expect because what I've done, uyazi ukuthi ngiphi mosano
I know.
I've got 2 cars there at Veiws.
Yeah.
It's number track. So I asked my wife to drive from home to a particular place. And then I asked her not to switch off the ignition. You see?
Yeah.
So ngathi kuye makayeke i-idlish imoto kanjalo.
Yeah.
So ngabe ngimtshela ukuthi yeke i-idlish maybe for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So at that time I can see on my tracker where I am after phoning.
Okay.
And then I phoned her. I told her ukuthi then she can drive to a particular place again.
Okay.
But when I went onto my logbook now with tracker live phoning,
Yeah.
it doesn't show me Landau abeme kuyo at that time be idly.
Okay.
Angazi ukuthi uyangizwa ukuthi ngithini.
Ngikuzwa kahle.
Mara, on this second place, I said to her, she must switch off now the ignition. And then my switcher off. After switching off, I asked her to start and go home.
Yeah.
Now, mangitsheka ilogbook. My logbook doesn't show me la ndawo abeme kuyo engaswitchanga off.
Okay.
But it shows me the road that she was traveling. Meaning, I'm not mina angizazi lezi zinto bengisenza nje into bengizwa ithethwa ecourt. Meaning, it's true ukuthi this thing can be manipulated.
Okay.
Yeah. So same applies na lo mfo lo witness manje.
Yeah.
Befanele ukuthi bangamyeki, befanele aze nento zonke la muntu.
Eish, manje
aze nento zonke kwa logbooks kwa everything.
Manje court phela ayinankinga irelaxile kumnandi kunje. When it comes to that sifuna njengamanje sihluleka ukuthola ama docket la bekhuluma ngalo mfolo. Aswatholi I-court is relaxed.
I-docket, ama logbook, ama pocket book, everything. They must bring it, Papa. But then, even if they bring it, we need an expert because those things. If those lawyers they don't know those things like deep, they won't see it.
They won't see it.
They won't see it, Baba. Sure, Chief.
Thank you.
Ungathi ngithengazi ngicabile ndikhona ndiyanimamela.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Right.
So, Baba.
Thank you.
So,
just to summarize it, Emery is saying that those things can be manipulated.
Yeah,
Ignition
of the car.
He did a test.
So you can leave it on and it doesn't show that the car stopped.
Yes.
And
then
when you switch it off, it does show that the car stopped.
Yes.
So it can be manipulated in that manner where they just leave the ignition on. Basically, that's what he was saying because he said he did that test with his wife.
No, we have a caller waiting here. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good and yourself, you?
Not bad.
Yes. Can you hear me, Mr. Anonymous and Emily?
We can hear you. You can just shoot.
Yes. I just want to make a few points before I can submit what I think a defense can win this case because now, according to myself, a defense was won already. Starting with HR, I'm so very disappointed with HR because HR disappointed Untanzi from the day they went to validate whereabouts of the Untanzi.
Yeah.
But in the bazom fail what is this you call evidence in chief when they said he was never at work up until evidence Untanzi had applied for a leave. That's when they admitted yes, we can see Untanzi requested for a leave. So how do you apply for a leave 3 months, 4 months back for a day, 26th of October for something you want to do? Mona, I think the only answer they were supposed to give the police officers on that day when they went to validate whereabouts of Gantan. Kebadete no, on a Sunday, it's not a working day. He must be making a mistake. Not to say that he was not at work. Because because what a nice thing of an employee when you are in trouble, the only person you think about is your employer.
Yes.
Because about a church or something, but you know that during the day I'm always at work. Untanzi does not think that 26th October at that time was on a Sunday. Because if he was aware 26th October 2014 was on a Sunday, obviously it doesn't no, I can't be at work because it was on a Sunday. And also this thing here, dentist. There is also no entry that Untanzi is being taken to doctors, be it dental or orthopedic surgeon or medical practitioner. There is no entry. That was very important, that one. And for Untanzi, how do you call how do you sleep for 8 hours, 10 to 12 hours? As handcuffs were they off Untanzi ezandleni and claim that this person was sleeping, and then the arrogance are taking to say no, he was sleeping for 2 hours, whether 2.5 hours ulele. What do you go? Dentist, I want a dentist to bring records of how many patients she consulted with on that particular day, because we know examination approximately for a dentist how long it takes. He needs to check my records work. How many patients, how many payments. If we submit as cash, we proof of payment for that day. We everything from their dentist. Dentist. And apha warrant of arrest urata uyayivumela ingathi ufuna ukuyisupporta iyangiqaphukisa lanto because there is no warrant of arrest. Le other case eyokuya court mabethe mabam release, there was no further allowance uba mabambambe uNtantsi. Bothi laba uSibiya digade lento ka 48 hours. This 48 hours Untantsi was not taken to court. He agreed, this guy Umukhan, he agreed. Okwesibini bathulele emotweni 10 to 12 hours is not accounted for. We don't know what they were doing. Eka Sibiya, I'm so solid ngokuthi uSibiya bahambe naye bambopha baya naye wherever they went, police station or wherever. Azothi uSibiya, no, I don't look nice, can we please go take me back home, police officers? I want to look smart or change Kavela to whatever, flip-flops. Can we go, my friends? And police officers, you take a person to just change. What do you call that? Uphinde uthi no besihleli nje naye besihenga naye uNtantsi. Hayi lona befuna ukuluka more nice saphinda naye endlini. Hayi nje, now with those points, not sleeping 48 hours, no warrant of arrest, uncounted hours, le dentist ayikho kwi-entry, uSibiya uyahamba naye for hours kuphinde kuthiwa siyomtshintsha aluke more nice. If nje iyawina i-state, now I will give up to police officer. In fact, I've already given up now to police officers.
No, we hear you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anonymous.
Yes. Right. Someone on the call. Mzansi, hello. Voices at the back. Mzansi, hello. Mzansi, hello. Okay. We pass. We wait for the next caller. Things are getting hectic, Emil. Things are getting hectic. But, I mean, I like hearing people's view.
Yes.
It's here. And that's their views as that. Not our views. Their views.
It's very important because sometimes you may think you are on the right track, can't high.
So someone is saying, I have a big problem with this judge. He's very quick to speak despairing things about the defense, but he's loath to speak ill of the prosecutor. But I also have a problem with the defense team. They are desperate by the judge. They are disparaged by the judge.
Disparaged, or let me see.
Yeah, Mzansi, hello.
Can I hear people say?
Zanzi, hello.
It's their views as that.
Zanzi, hello.
No doubt.
Can you reduce our voices?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Mr. Anna and Emily. First of all, I would like to say thank you guys.
Yes.
For your videos. It's amazing. Without you guys, would be pointless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okwenzeke namhlanje na I would say bengi happy indlela ekwenzeke ngayo ngendaba kaMngomezulu. Looking at indlela izinto bekade zenzeka ngayo since the medical guard, this thing of the dentist and so on. Yeah, their medical reports, I was not happy about it because really meng udokotela yena okwakho ukuthi akuchecke amazinyo ngabe uyokhipha izinyo or uyofaka something emazinyweni zonke lezo zinto lezo. So le medical report abamele ngayo uNtanzi sekucaca ukuthi manje sebethi into abazombamba ngayo, it's not fair kuNtanzi. Kuningi nje okwenzakalayo esingekho happy ngakho. kuyasikhombisa kodwa leli cala leli lisikhombisa ngokusobala ukuthi eMzansi umthetho usiphoxa kangakanani. Ongizibuza kona ukuthi bangaphi abantu ababoshiwe beboshelwa izinto abangazenzanga kodwa uthola ukuthi bayabadla ejele. It's not fair. I so wish ukuthi ugovernment naye angenza ngenye indlela according izinto esizibona ngayo zenzeka. I won't say much. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi namhlanje ngikwazile ukuthi ngikhulume nani. Nilale kahle masenilala.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
So this is someone who's saying is disappointed by what is happening, right? I mean, it's a disappointment, the way things are unfolding, which shows how our police deal with us in a sense.
And she's wondering how many people who are actually in prison and did not do the crime are laying in the prison right now.
All right. So let me just say they are desperate by the judge and keep quiet about it. They should remind the judge that to whom, much is given, much is expected. They should put him in his place. They have a duty to be courteous to the judge. But the judge has reciprocal. I want to finish this, but some people are calling. They are obviously calling on top of this. So when I'm reading, I'm not reciprocal duty. They must remind him remind him of the fact that they should engage him more on his conduct. This will reel him, and he will commit even more errors, which will work in their favors on their appeal. If they are polite. If they politely do this thing, they can use him. They can use him as part of their defense. Okay, play the player. Zanzi, hello.
Wait.
John. Molo, good molo.
Uyaphila.
Ngiphila kakhulu ngane yakwethu.
Mfethu manibonge. Ifumane lithuba.
Yebo mfethu.
Ngifuna ukuthi mfethu ngomezulu wenze kakuhle namhlanje. Bathini bathi isongeso. Ewe.
Yebo.
Kudala sibona lento istate siyenza.
Yebo mfethu.
And ibhlungu. Because xa senziwa i-defense fune sonke wonke nje umuntu
amamele yebo.
Yes. And into ephinde ibe wrong kakhulu. For example, lo mjida lo apha kwi-stand ngoku.
Yebo.
It's been bamsebenza ama-docket the whole week. Then he was asked about that sensitive information.
Yes.
And he was able to get that sensitive information. Yes. But the thing that doesn't matter, docket, he can't get the docket.
Yes.
And but in the bench please. At our majida as patches away.
Okay.
Even if our majida is funded away, because when get over amajida they don't read English. So why funa ngoku bonakala ukuthi hayi because amajita funded away official into engekhoyo.
Into engekhoyo mfethu.
Yeah, it's state is bias.
It's a bias.
Yes, because remember the other day bathena amajita mekhomba wathiwa ayamsabisa uzungu. Yes, baveza iclip yet lamajita la ekhomba, but on this one asivezelwanga iclip yalamajita ephethe eliphepha elifunda. Why we didn't get that clip?
Now that you ask it,
yeah,
it's
you're
a
right.
very important
Yeah,
question.
you're right.
You're
right.
Yes. So this thing is very bad, and in the thing the even bigger cool. These guys, they went to arrest these guys.
Yeah.
Then the information information yonke yokubopha abantu. But they failed just to stage the confession because they've already prepared for it. Why you can't have the audio? Why you can't have pictures taken? Why you can't have those things? If this thing was the end of I am from them willingly. In that okay, now I know I killed this guy. You confess. No, I ngiyabulela anika abanye abantu ithuba because nasimsebenzi omuhle.
Sibonga mfowethu, sibonga kakhulu. This is a simple question that when things were happening, what happened?
Zungu. Remember the hand gesture?
Yes. It was caught by the newsrooms.
Yeah, they caught it. But the funny thing is that we didn't see it as we watched the court proceedings, right? But somehow there was footage.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it means that it was perhaps disclosed to the state by perhaps the news channels, we don't know, or the cameraman, we don't know, right? But then, since they've already shown us that they grab all angles, where's the footage of the accused kind of reading that paper or whatever it was? Where's that footage? It's a very good question. Why aren't we shown them reading that paper? Or maybe it was because it was an adjournment. During adjournment, they've been requested to switch off the cameras. Maybe that's the reason. Perhaps that could be the reason. Why?
Yes, that could be the reason.
Hi, okay, guys, continue to call in. We will wait for your calls. A lot is happening in South Africa. It's too much sometimes.
Right. Someone sending WhatsApp say, Emily, you back when I finished. Okay. Yeah, guys, a lot is happening, but as long as you could hear us, we couldn't care less at this point in time because
that problem we had today, all of a sudden it resurrected again.
Yeah, it came back. Let me take call. I'm not gonna entertain it. Mzansi, hello.
Mzansi.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm alright in you.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Exactly.
Alright. I've got 3 points, but first let me greet you, Mr. Anonymous and Emil.
Hi.
Alright. Number 1, that issue of the trackers, I agree with the previous caller. The car tracker or those VIS, they work based on the last location, the last position. So you must remember, most cop cars, they never switch them off because they don't want the last locations to be visible. So you'd find that Mohale and them, they never switch off those vehicles when they are assaulting Untanzi at that place in Alberti. And then second, guys, you must remember what now this case has turned from Abu Keli Nabolongwe to Kininda. Remember now, that guy is trying to cover his back for the allegations that he stole some documents. That's why now you see that every cop that is using, it's either a captain, a colonel, he's not using any lieutenants, any constables, he's using all his connections just to cover up for him. So it's going to be very difficult for the defense to prove that they made errors and those errors should stick. That's why the judge is acting this way. You must now. This is now Kininda defending himself. It's not about the accusers. It's not about anything. He has to cover up for himself. That's why everyone is afraid of him. You must listen to all the witnesses. When they talk about Kininda, they cover up and they say, "Hey, he was not there. Hey, this man didn't do this. Hey, this man doesn't do that." So everything is being cooked just to cover up. That's why the statements coming every single day. There's new witnesses, there's new allegations, everything is new. That trial will never, ever be fair every time because Kininda will listen along with everyone. He'll pick up points and then he covers up. whatever mistakes which were happened during the day. So every afternoon, that guy is working to cover up. That's why there's always going to be witnesses which are not on the witness list. Witness is not on the witness list, my lord. A witness is not on the witness list. They're always going to cover up. So unfortunately, this one must just go straight to appeal. They're going to be guilty on that trial, but now the defense must just prepare for an appeal, and that's it.
No,
that's the unfortunate part.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, guys. Hopefully everything goes well. Nice. Thank you for the call, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
By the way, everything is alleged. Okay, everything is allegedly over here. We're not saying that is what is the case.
Mzansi, hello.
We're just thinking.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am fine, thanks. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
I'm back on
Hi,
the screen,
Emily.
so everything is great.
So far.
Yeah, Billy Johnny.
Right. I'm the phone and laptop Scotland we are 2 hours behind. Yes, a judge yesterday, the way he treated advocate Ngomezulu, it was appalling. You know, I was disgusted by that. Now my question is this: Umalema at least call him out. Uba sayibona into ithethayo. Abantu banokwazi ucela umalema because kuyena uthethayo.
Kona manje ngesimhlambo focus ku-2024.
Ya umalema athi ba yes ujongile wena. Siyakubona lento yenza ebantwini.
Maybe it's not popular enough for him to talk about it yet. It hasn't been popular enough. Niyamazi phela umalema ufuna into ibe nomsoco phambi ukuthi akhulume ngayo. It must have sauce.
Yes. Yes.
So if it doesn't have sauce, it won't get his attention. It must be big for him to speak on it. Perhaps this is not big enough for him yet. It's not.
I guess so.
He has bigger issues to talk about.
He's focusing on other things. Right. Let's get the caller. Another caller. Caller. I'm all about calls today. Today I'm not saying much. I'm just all about call. But just remind you, all that is said here is
it's
our
it's our
subscribers'
opinions,
their views
and opinions
which are independent from what we're saying.
Yes.
And obviously it's
independent
alleged
from Zanti reality,
yes.
And they are all alleged. It's allegations. We are speculating over here, so please don't be thinking what we are saying is true. No, it's speculations and what we are thinking.
It's theories that we're creating, but they just that theories. They can never be the gospel truth. So guys, keep calling.
The lines are still open.
The lines are still open.
We are fighting with this internet.
Hey, we are fighting. It's a fight.
Yeah, it's a...
Mzansi, hello. Mzansi, hello.
Hi, hello, Mr. Anonymous and Emily. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're good. And how are you?
No, very well. It's Jonathan here once more.
Yes.
I'm sorry I missed your show last night, man.
Not a
Apparently, we had our own load shedding by the data here. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we couldn't get hold of your show. But yeah,
luckily you can catch up.
Europe also has its stuff.
No, that's even it makes me feel better that we are not the only ones.
Yes. No, look, it's worse in South Africa. It's not that it doesn't happen anywhere else.
Yes.
No, today I was disappointed, man. I just saw when I went to look on the court case and it was like 24 minutes. I was like, what happened? And then all of that up and down, and having to hear Rata's aspersions that he cast so very much to the defense.
Not for the first time.
I think that's the most horrible thing that one has to always endure. It's the aspersions that he casts on these men and women in that court. I think also someone explained that his way of speaking to his own staff, it's also appalling. So, but yeah, I'm happy that Ngomezulu did what he did.
I'm also happy.
Because he did realize, I don't know, maybe he watched your show last night and realized at 12, because I think Rata was talking about something at 12. People changing their minds at the 12th hour or whatever. People, it's weird. It's weird for me that he doesn't listen to himself as much as he says that he's not a judge who doesn't take note.
Yes.
It's almost like someone who speaks eloquent, but then only when it's makes sense to him. Because it's easy to quote 1928 Hepworth. But what happened today was supposed to also apply on Hepworth and all of that, and also for the defense this time.
Yes.
When you realize that mistakes were made by the defense, but now he needed to be that umpire, as Nisi would say, who is fair and who also sees that Baloy is not using or misusing the mistake of the defense, which technically was not a mistake.
Something
it was not a mistake.
It was communicated.
Yes, and Baloy just showed that there was a picture when I paused the TV. Baloy just looked like a turtle on there's this cartoon that my child watches, Kung Fu Panda, that turtle, because when I paused, it was like looking at Baloy and his mouth, and it looked so much like, and I was like, would I be offensive if I say he looks like that turtle?
His body language changes every now and then.
For me, what's weird is that Rata speaks about this case being about, or the defense, or not the defense, the prosecutor being the public's defender. But then when you look at the actions that it does, I don't want to be defended by someone who is corrupt, who uses corrupt tactics to put people in jail, whether they are guilty of other crimes. The state's attorneys or public protectors should not be using criminal tactics to get criminals in jail. If you did it, go to jail.
Yes.
But why must you go to the farthest ends to defeat the end of justice just to put people that you assume they might have done it? And to cover yourself up in whatever heinous way of finding something about people, and I think that's what actually frustrates me. Maybe with today, and the postponement for me was fine, and I just hope that what's this guy who stands with Ngomezulu? Ramasipile should have probably communicated it with his other colleagues so that they don't come as, oh shit, we're shocked.
Look,
so they can be on the same page.
I don't think they didn't know. Look, if you read how they spoke, let me make an example. The way Nisi argued, it tells me that the guy knew. The way even even if they sounded like they are saying now what they are surprised still for some weird reason, but no, I honestly don't think they were that surprised. This is a
oh no, I got that from Numalo because he's the one who actually, because he's like, no, if the accused number two's defense, if whatever they go, I go with that. It's just that Nisi was like, once he said, I got the paper now, and Baloy says, no, I gave them last week Friday. And for me, it was like, you're adults. Just call each other out and say, no, Baloy, you're lying. You just gave me the paper.
The court would not allow that. The way it is. Do you remember that how we the way we speak now? You can address that court like that. Just by a change of voice level. Like, look at what happened to Mshololo. Why are you shouting? So, and if you argue with the judge, next thing you go to what do you call it, IPC or something like LPC. You find your name there. Once you find your name there, then you are gone.
I think that's the part that's unfair, that there's a retired judge who reminds people to behave and to be cordial in court, but yet he's the one who addresses anyone the way he wants and doesn't want people to address him. I think people just should stop saying honorable. I think I agree with someone who said to stop calling him honorable and just say a judge. Just say judge, because then you're not wrong.
It's Mr. Anonymous.
Because this my lord thing I have a problem with, because it's an English thing.
This thing is
this my lord.
This thing is
we can't have lords.
It's like we are forced to respect someone who does not respect you. That's a problem I have with this thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that our courts are forcing us to respect people who don't respect us. And I like, because if Parliament legislates, and at times I've seen how EFF has challenged the whole word of honorable. Because they say that there's no word that says you must say honorable. You can say Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so.
Yes, they did.
But you don't have to say honorable, because people are not honorable, and yet you have to call them honorable for what?
That is true.
I think maybe the lawyers also should check that, because not to be disrespectful, but I think judges are also, they probably gravitate towards that respect of you need to give me respect because of my position, not because of who I am.
Yes.
Yes, so yes. I think I can't wait for Monday when Ngome Zulu is all, I think Zulu's Bafaki's Patla, right?
It's Pandla.
No, so I'm half Xhosa, so I don't think
it's Pandla.
So yes, so I hope that he could go and do some stuff and cleanse himself for this court, because he seems to be, I don't think he's weak, but his health is being attacked, maybe by lawyers doing things.
Allegedly, all things are
allegedly, because I think there was another caller who called him Moloi, or
you're playing with us. You understand the language. You can hear everything, can you?
No, I actually speak Xhosa, Afrikaans, but my home language is Afrikaans when I'm back home.
Yes.
But being in France, obviously, learning this language here, but my wife's looking at me, no, you don't speak it yet.
Yesterday saying, "Ye Kalani Dime, man." Did you hear that? Ye Kalani Dime. I'm like, what? You speak Afrikaans so well, but you can't say Ye Kalani Dime.
No, it's them. No, I think South Africa, really, to go back to Mugomezulu's thing, he must come well, but he must really protect himself because there are spirits in that room.
Yeah.
That remember, there are people who are also accused of using witchcraft. I won't name names.
They are gone.
A certain thing. So.
Just give others a chance. You're gonna make us talk things. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, good night, everyone.
Thank you.
And how synonymous right now? Who remembers the synonymous?
Yes.
White cup.
When people like tunes, this is someone from Facebook, from WhatsApp. When people like tunes with his UIF 500 euro, hey. Million bribe by minister and other officials, said he won't go to the police because he doesn't trust police. Some people looked at him like he's crazy and stupid, and I'm thinking, where do these people live? You don't know SAPS. Look at Senzo's case. You don't know who is the biggest danger, police or criminal, or police or criminals. Look, there is no independent arm. Everything, anything is connected to something. That's the best way of putting it, I think. So you can't just think that, oh, this one is, if I do 1, 2, 3. That's why I'm surprised that you find a judge referring to, why didn't you report? There's no report. No one reported you.
You report to the same people. How does that work, actually?
The same people who are told we are putting this person here.
And when you are in prison, don't they take away your phone and your means of communication? Aren't the letters that you write and send open?
Which makes me even more surprised. How did he reach this Dominic?
Without a phone.
He couldn't call the family.
He couldn't call his own family.
He even told Cronje that that was the problem.
I haven't been speaking to my family, but here is this Dominic.
Yes. You remember Dominic's number? Really?
Wow.
Is that how things are now?
Who is man? And how did you get in contact with him?
You remember Dominic. You don't remember others.
You don't remember your father's phone number, your mother's phone number. You don't remember those, but you remember Dominic's phone number.
I'll give you 30 seconds. Zanzi, hello.
Is UIF.
Bravo.
Zanzi, hello.
Hello.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
Sorry, maybe only 1 minute or 2 seconds or 2 minutes.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
No, not a
problem. Tell me, Arno.
Yes.
Tell me. Let's say all of us we see what's going on here.
Yes.
And then what are we supposed to do? Do we wait for the judgment of the judge that we can see uzokwenzani? And then maesenza lento siyaziyo ukuthi uzawuyenza, suppose senzani?
But at least siyazi.
No, I'm asking seriously, guys. You know the reason why I'm asking this.
Why?
Apho eMzantsi, dino brother wam, ne?
Yep.
My older brother. He was shot 5 bullets.
Joe, I'm sorry.
And then he went to hospital. He was in ICU. The doctors, I was calling the doctors, asking about him and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. And then they were like, this guy, yeah, is giving like as if he's uyafa. Yabo. So day after, the doctors called me. No, he's covering now. Yabo. And then at the end of the day, waba right. So after a right, waphuma esibhedlela, yabo?
Yeah.
Wabuyela ekhaya. Lapho nami ndisuka khona. Yabo? So after esekhaya, he phoned me. One xelela ukuthi he doesn't feel safe because laba bantu bemdubule akabazi. Yabo? And then akayazi ukuthi bebemdubuleleni. So he was so scared. And then mna kuba ngisuka lapho, yabo? And I'm married. So azange ngikwazi ukuthi ndithi kuye maybe makasuke from that province ayohlala kula province nomfazi wami. Yabo? So ndashiyeka ndikulondo up until now because he's still there. Yabo? Because I can't take my older brother ayohlala nomfazi wami on another province, and because my wife, she won't feel comfortable endlini yakhe. Yabo? At the very same time, on that side, he's my blood. Yabo?
No, we hear you.
So that's why ngibuza ukuthi if we can see ukuthi on this case, this is what's happening. Sihlelele ukuthi kuze kufike ixesha loba kwenzeke this thing that we see now, and then sizothina at the end of the day.
Hayi somela wena ukuthi ubuye. Ake sibeke nje lapho. Ake sibeke lapho sinikeza abanye ithuba sokumela ukuthi
masiyeke lapho baba, masiyeke lapho, but I just so wish you understand what I'm trying to
No, I do understand.
Yes, we understand you. It's just that current state we feel helpless.
No, sure guys, sure.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, yeah.
Khona after seeing what we've seen, sizawuthini ebantwini?
This one is saying Mzansi reality. This judge must be coming from the moon to accept the confessions. Okay. Emily. It's Friday today.
Yes, it's Friday.
I'm just reminding you, as my mqash.
It's Friday, guys. So it means we can wrap it up. And guess it, guys, we've opened the
Zanzi,
lines.
hello.
Okay, one more caller. Hi.
Zanzi, hello. Skonjani?
Hayi ngiyaphila nami.
Yebo bona.
Hayi i-podcast yethu afethu hayi no i-grand enjoyeka yabo and umuntu uyafuna khulu mayibukele yabo.
Siyabonga.
But nami ngithi ake ngibeke nje namhlanje.
Okay.
Because ngithola ithu. Yeah, ngithi mina yabo ijaji imali ngahle lithi mhlasimpe liyawavuma lama confession lashiwoyo. Liyobe lihlala komunye intaba hayi lwesihlala kuyo yabo. Because mongabuka ukwenzela kwezinto without any evidence. Can you imagine ukuthi khona umuntu ongaboshelwa elinye icala evele ethi ngifuna ukwenza confession yokubulala uSenzo Meyiwa but engachazanga leli cala aboshelwe lona. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
It's like you being arrested for any into when ufuna ukwenza any confession.
Enzima ke futhi ke le ngoba inzima phela this one phela
ufuna ukwenza lezo South Africa.
Hayi inzima kakhulu.
You're putting yourself in a deep end. Like sikubophela okunye. Two kube nalento yamakhomo izinto engiyibona izicommon ku-accuse 1 no-accuse 2. Ama drugs no plastic umnyama. Like, how possible is that accuse 1 sasithi ama drugs sathola umnyama endlini yakhe, accuse 2 sasimbophela icala la kwaNongoma, which we lost interest futhi kulona, ubamba umuntu umbambela enye icala usuphumile futhi kulona wena usubhizi ngelinye. Awusasho ukuthi but let me finish lento engibuzayo naqala. I think a normal person if ngibuza question ungitshela into engakubuzi yona ngizothi mina no ngikubuza ukuthi ake ngiqede lokho engikubuza khona uzongitshela ukuthi so uma ukuthi ngibambele icala la kwaNongoma ngizokubuza ngecala la kwaNongoma. Uma ungitshela okunye ngithi ngiqede ngoNongoma then leyo uzongitshela yona kamuva. And how possible izuntanzi uyazi lokho ukuthi ngizochaza into kaSenzo Meyiwa. Wazi kanjani lo muntu ukuthi na usebenza kwicase kaSenzo Meyiwa umazela kuphi? Ngazi ukuthi wena ufuna ukuchaza. So for mina nje ngibone ngazi ukuthi yona icacile phambi kwamehlethu singabahlali. But kuke ngathi judge nobaloyi baphila emhlabeni wabo. And for mina mhlasimbe ngokucabanga kwami umuntu uyisigebengu angiboni mina ukuthi khonta ngake ivume ihleli nje boardroom ebulela umuntu udalele nje bese ethi yena yazi phela mina yimi ngiyakwazi ukufa kaSenzo like umbuza nje. I think even eyenzini
zinto zabantu maybe insizwa ziyawudla umuntu mayebona ufuna ukukhuluma iqiniso.
Bona lapha kuhlekise khona sengivalelisa uthi wathi yena babemfuna ngo2019 uNtanzi. Wathi mayibuza umshololo uthi yeniqala ukuba involve ngo2020. Yabona ukuthi into yakhe kwayena uwitness ayedaphi and ngendlela engibuka ngayo mina maybe uzungu wabatholela laba abantu ukuthi naba abantu engabashonisa and akekho umuntu ozobamela yonke into izofika kwi-favor yini. Uzoba ileka kamji yakho ke for mina ngivele ngibone ngathi it's a worst case scenario ngoba uma ngathi uboshiwe angicabanga ukuthi ungakwazi ukufonela ifamily yakhe ingakwazi ungafonela umuntu ongamazi kwakumazi ukuthi umji yakho uyithathe inamba yakhe because umji yakho ama office ubani wa office kamji yakho ubani wamfonela ukuze be involved kule case. I don't think ngathi ngihluleka ukutshela ifamily yami ukuthi ngiboshiwe ngizotshela istranger.
Hey madoda.
For mina bhuti wami ngibone ngazi ukuthi laba bantu I'm not sure but ngibone ngathi iyadlalwa ngabe uthathi kuyangi-irritate ngoba manje wenza sibone ngazi ukuthi abasizola lutho. Ubaloyi ngabhasa sekuseni ethi judge nansi into ngifuna sikhulume ngayo kukhulunywe ngayo every kusasa sekuseni ethi khona enye futhi isn't that kufanele yena ubaloyi ezenento prepared sebeyishareile khona into abathini pre-trial beshare ama documents la. Awukwazi ukuvela upop up ukuthi okay nakho okunye okay na into engaka ngoba umuntu odelaya yonke lento ngiyengibone ngathi mina uyena ubaloyi ngoba le trial within the trial kwakufanele ngabe ay-prepared for yona ngoba wakwasho wathi uzoba ne-trial within the trial so ama-document and stuff kwakufanele ngabe spot on lelo side yonke into ayikho into azoyi-introduce but kuye ngazi ukuthi nakusasa ngafika nokunye ngoba naleyo ukuthi khona i-dentist yathi umuntu right akashawanga kanti uba i-dentist usuyi-general practitioner yini angazi noma yini engingazi kade ngazi ukuthi
hayi ubuze kahle mfowethu cha ushayile mfowethu
ngiyabonga kakhulu bafowethu ngiyalandela from day 1 nje ngila eDurban mangisipane ebusuku nje ngihlala kuze kube lenkathi nginimbukela makuthi bengisipane emini ngisebenzisa iWi-Fi endlini ngiyibuka ishow yena igrand and iyafundisa sometimes mayibuka icase kune angle ongayibonanga usuke wazi ukuthi mawubuka i-podcast yini you will see that angle yabo ngoba kenze nokwenzeka uyibuke ngwe-interest thola ukuthi ubuka le side but nani ngapha niyawazi ukumfundisa umuntu nibhekise ngenye indlela ngibonga kakhulu nje bafethu
siyabonga mfethu ubonga thini
anibe grand
thank you.
How does a dentist?
Let's start from the top. Zanzi, hello. Background. So I'll give you that chance. reducing.
It started with Ntanzi that how did the confession come about? You've got a lot of crimes and you just all of a sudden out of the blue confess to a crime that is bigger than the crimes that you were arrested for.
Which actually might potentially give you more years.
More years. You just out of the blue confess for that crime that has no charges against you. What happened to the other ones? The ammunition and illegal substances. What happened with those?
Let us hear the caller. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Anonymous.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Long time.
Long time, yes.
It's only that, as we're calling from Europe, just wanted to check you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking on us.
Thank you.
Yeah. The judge has already concluded.
Yeah.
Every time he makes every time when he talks, he says, I know this case is going to head somewhere to the Supreme Court of Appeal. That tells you that the judge has already concluded. He has already made his judgment. We are just pushing the time to just
look like you are doing something.
Yes. But it is very unfortunate like that. Those guys, they are innocent, but if luck is not on your side, you'll be caught in a wrong place in a wrong time. I feel sorry for those guys, but anyway, let's hope for the best for them. I don't have much.
That's all.
Because you know me, when I talk, I say things that put you guys in trouble. But today,
thank you.
I just want to be polite.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Wrong place, wrong time at the wrong place. Mzansi, hello.
Good evening, Mr. Anonymous and Emily.
Hi, good evening.
Oh, ilayini yenu imbi. I hope niyandiva.
Hayi khuleke nje ushaya nje thina suke sikuzwa
We
kahle.
can hear you.
All right. Hey, mina ndikhathazwa yile judge. Iyanikhathaza ijudge the way yenza izinto ngakhona. Ujudge every time mangaba i-defense njenganamhlanje umngomezulu engezanga ecourt kuba esithi uyagula futhi ndithandile ubangaba akagula umngomezulu, I think wenze into enhle so that ubaloyi lamaqhinga wakhe ebekesiza ngawo awele phansi angakhoni. Vuyile. Ujudge uzothetha namhlanje uba inoba abantu abekho serious ngecase kaSenzo. How many times ubaloyi enganikezi i-defense izinto in time, ama-statements in time, and yonke into angaprepare izinto in time. Njalo always he's ambushing i-defense. And ujudge, he is saying nothing. He is saying nothing. And the other thing, uthi ujudge, I think ufuna abantu babe nesimilo. Mina ndizibuza umbuzo oyi-1. Ngumkhulu kabani lo ngenasimilo kanje ecourt emdala yena? Ngumkhulu kabani? Uthetha nomama notata abanemizi yabo. Uthetha ngathi uthetha nabantwana. Umamela i-witness ethetha into engekhoyo. I-witness ethi ibone or accused befunda i-confidential paper i-docket le akeze nayo esi-statement akeze nayo ethetha into engekho and akakhanga axolise akangathi buyaxolisa.
Never xolise. Ubani yena? Mr. Know It All.
So ufuna kubani isimilo ongenaso yena? Isimilo akasifunayo okanye ufuna ukubonisa ntoni ngecourt yethu eSouth Africa ukuthi njani? This judge is he is too much, man. He is too much. And the way agenza ngakhona, i-defense yona uyibonisa nje osobala ukuthi ufuna akayifuni and nje ukuqala likabaloyi ukuqala likabaloyi. This is sad ngabantwana babantu abahleli kulandawo akaseke bajajile already engafuni ukuva iqiniso ukuthi liphuma phi, and uyabona nje already akekho umuntu ongayiboni ukuthi iqiniso laphuma kudala le case ayikho. Isaphinda namhlanje ubaloyi akanayo i-case. Angaze ndimbone umuntu mina ombi kanje ngaye abe nenhliziyo embi kanje. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you. All said here is alleged, and it's a view of the person who's calling on the show.
Yes.
It's not what we perceive you, Baloy, as or anyone else. Right.
It was hilarious.
I mean, people are venting.
She killed me. Where does he want the dignity? Well, he can't give it to others. I mean, he speaks to the defense like they're children. That's what the caller was saying.
So he wants to portray the defense as the problem.
To be like looking like he's got dignity, smell.
That's
right?
still another fight. That's another fight, because you want now the public to look at this defense as incompetent. As there are people who are thinking, hey, these
there are
people
already
are
people thinking that, which I'm shocked. I'm
Obvious.
like, are you watching what's happening?
I
in
always
court?
think someone who's arguing otherwise, I always feel like they are robots.
They're not watching, ne?
It's like robots. No, I feel like it's robots. People who are just saying, okay, let us have these people.
Bots.
Mzansi, hello.
Hello, Mr. Anonymous.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, this is Emily.
Hi.
I'm good. I just want to shoot quickly and straight to the point. Okay. So, I'll start by saying get well soon to our beloved advocate, Uzoba Right. And also the other thing, I can say now, God has protected Untanzi from vultures out there. Imagine if he was given bail, Untanzi, they were going to delete him. You see, like what's happening. I was just watching on YouTube, right? The incident in Randburg. I'm just saying, like, God loves Untanzi and God will fight for him. And I can hear abantu nje, they sound as if balakli temba, but like God is a God of wonders, and that much I know. And he is innocent, Untanzi, and we will have his back, and we still have his back. And you see, like the whole country, including Tina, like we are abroad and we are seeing things that are happening back home, and it's a really sad situation. But you see, like Huti, you can't believe what's happening in the courtroom. You can't believe how the judge is conducting himself. You see, passing those very sarcastic comments, right? Like, some people are not serious. Well, it's not that. Like, I'm not saying like I'm talking about somebody, right? But like you are talking about somebody without saying it. You know, when the whole world is watching. So it's really not okay the way he conducted himself. And again, about the disclosure, my contents for the medical report, it's very unethical, but like it can be read aloud in court like that. I don't know what it depends how are they going to do it, but you see, like Mtanzi can sue them because it's unheard of. You can't do that. And this policeman guy, like he's reading that report aloud, like, is he a dentist? He's not even a dentist. He doesn't even understand anything. Like, where does he get the nerve to read aloud? And the judge let him continue reading aloud like that. Like, I was really shocked, honestly. And then again, Mjiako now, how convenient that he leaves his law firm at Koratu coming to court to testify, right?
Yes.
You know, even his email, like it's whatever.com. I don't know a law firm that uses a .com. Really? Like, how do you attract clients with using a .com? Like, I'm like, this is just so weird. And from the way I see it, allegedly, that whole firm, the whole story, and that whole letter from the firm, it's one person who's doing all these shenanigans. And you see, like, these people, they're not sleeping. You heard Uti in court, they were saying they're receiving communication from their colleague, like around 2 o'clock. You know, those people are not sleeping. Like now, we are calling in, right? We are saying things. They are listening to us. But you see, like, one thing I like about it is that, like, they would think they are doing their own things there, but like the whole world knows exactly what they're up to. And it's just not fair to wrongfully put people who are innocent in prison. You see, I think now it's clear that, you see, any case that involves Muratata, any case that involves Uginin as an investigating officer, any case that involves Ovaloi, whoever has been sent behind bars, I feel like those people, they really need to stand up and try to have those cases reopened, because clearly, you see, they've been doing this for years. It's just that, like, it wasn't televised for people to see. They've been doing it behind the scenes, and a lot of rot in the system has been happening behind the scenes. So you see, like, now, I just love this thing because God has a way of raveling. You see all the dirty secrets that they do behind the scenes. I know they are listening to what I'm saying, and I'm telling the truth, and the whole world knows, and South Africa knows what's going on. So I think by now, next year, people really know what to do, because enough is enough. Crime left, right, and center. They're corrupt left, right, and center. I'm not saying all of them. The justice system is just a mess. Everything is just a mess, and I feel sorry for Umzansi. And when we are done here, we also need to come back home. But, like, will there be a home to come to when things, like, remain the way they are? I just give enough respect to everybody who is there. Like, you know, it's crazy. And I don't know how people are really surviving. I don't know how people are managing. Like, you just fear for your life and everything. But it's really a sad situation. We love our country, and we just wanted to get back to the way it was. I don't want to keep people, like, listening. I don't know other people want to call, but you see, like, sometimes when these things happen, you are so frustrated, like, you just need to vent, you know. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Right. All is alleged.
Hey, all is alleged.
All is alleged.
Yeah, ne?
Right. I think we gave everyone a chance. That even people that didn't get a chance yesterday, it was important that they get a chance today. Because specifically someone requested that we open the lines, since we didn't open them yesterday due to problems we're facing. But now we're here, and I think we've covered everyone.
Yeah, basically we've done the best that we could. Yeah, even through the challenges, guys. So thank you for staying with us, especially you guys on the chat. I see the chat is on fire. I love it.
Yes. Let me just go through the chat. As usual, I'm gonna have to call people's name and say shout out and thank you. We have Dan.
Hi, Dan.
We have Chuku.
Hi, Chuku.
Sizwe,
hi.
Mafoja,
hello.
Fojas. Vuyo,
hi.
Michael Lee.
Hi, Michael.
Lee.
Net.
And we have
Zintle
Msweli.
Tell us how to pronounce your name, because
Togo Masondo. And then, just to make things easier and nice, and welcome to Maria Gambi as our member.
Hi, Maria Gambi. Thank you for joining the Mzansi Reality family. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Highly appreciated. We love you.
Yes. And then we have Mtozis Lutuli.
Hi.
Bully.
Hi, Bully.
Latita.
Hi, Latita.
Pumzile.
Hi Pumzile.
And Tuli Tools.
Hi Tuli Tools.
Cecilia.
Hi Cecilia.
Mzamo.
Hi Mzamo.
Bruno.
Hi Bruno.
Zuki Gala.
Hi Zuki Gala.
Dumisani Mabunda.
Hi Dumisani Mabunda. Hello.
Naledi.
Hi. Hi Naledi.
Didibane.
Didibane. Hi Naledi.
Mazita.
Mazita. Hello.
Zuki. Okay, Zuki has been called.
Yes.
Then we have it's Ru M.
Ru M.
Hi. Yes. And then Lindeni Hadebe.
Hi Lindeni Hadebe.
Buli Hlongwane.
Buli Hlongwane. Hello. Thank you so much, you guys.
Mimi Loliwe,
for the
and
chat.
then basically we see you in chat. Those are the people that we're grateful for, and those who suggested that we BJ, you know that you are late, but welcome.
Welcome, BJ.
And then I saw your comment saying that you are late. That's how I know you are late. Prudence.
No, welcome.
Sibanyoni, thank you. Tapiwa.
Hi Tapiwa.
And then we have Dimakazo. Moodle. I saw you
and Hello, guys. Hello. Thank you
chat.
so much.
I'm going to try to Spa Masuku.
Hi Spa Masuku.
There are people who are saying that we missed them. Lebohang Motau.
Hi Lebohang Motau. Hello. Hi.
And then, let me see. Then we have Ntogozo.
Hi Ntogozo Mbele.
Chikelo.
Hi Chikelo.
And we have let me see. I don't want to miss people this time. I think Mimi was called out because people say, hey, I'm always here. Elvin Gumede.
Hi Elvin.
Nomcebo Kamile Dlangamandla.
Nomcebo
Kamile
Dlangamandla.
Zenanda Nazo.
Zenanda.
Tobeka D, our moderator.
Oh, Tobeka D. Thank
Africa,
you.
my love. And
Africa,
then
my love.
Jeremiah.
Welcome. Hello, Jeremiah.
And then we have Mrs. K.
Hi, Mrs. K.
Then we have Kespa.
Hi, Kespa.
Kambule.
Hi, Kespa Kambule.
Eunice.
Hello, Eunice.
Yes, I think I got more today. If I missed you, it would help you to actually. Sizwe, thank you. Keta Mabaso, thank you.
Hi, Keta.
What is Sizwe saying? Emily, you must continue working with Mr. No. You guys were born for this. Thank you, Sizwe.
Thank you, Sizwe. Thank you so much. I do hear, but yes, we are a team over here. I do not run a one-man ship, okay?
Simone.
I need Mr. Anonymous, okay?
Be hard.
I cannot do it by myself. I cannot do it by myself.
Sviso Moyo.
Hi, Sviso Moyo. Hi.
Lungi Lemkize, you are late, but you'll catch up. Please like the video, guys.
Yeah, guys, it's still the same old same. I know we don't say this often, but please like the video.
Kalala.
Like. Who else?
We do have an aircon, by the way. It's just that it will make noise.
Hey, Gachulu.
Yes, we do have an aircon. We decided to put it off because it will. Now it's on.
I'm feeling very hot.
It will take a couple of minutes for you to feel calm. Thank you guys. Thank you all of you. Thank you Nosipelo.
Hi, Nosipelo. Isn't it Nosipelo?
Yeah, I read it the way it is.
Hi, Nosipelo.
Misani. This is our member.
Hi, Misani. Special, very much hello and thank you.
This is our
very, very heartfelt one.
And Ansi Mo is not here today, yeah?
Ansi Mo, she'll
our
watch
moderator,
the replay.
yeah.
Our number one moderator, guys.
With Tobega D.
If you needed the break, we understand.
We understand.
This case is too much, okay?
Guys,
you need a break.
It was nice Let me see on WhatsApp before we go. Emily ubalo uyabheda no judge abaqala labafana. Abanaqala labafana yeah. Abanaqala yeah.
Kodwa they want to.
What criteria did the president use to pick this judge for this case? No, it's not the president. It's the. I think you should be asking what is this? The president, judge president of in Pretoria in Johannesburg. Who's that?
Oh, the judge president.
Stop it. Who's it?
Who was it? Mlambo.
Mlambo, I think.
Justice Mlambo.
Those are people that you could question for handpicking the person.
Yes. We did a coverage of that. It was Justice Mlambo from as far as we remember.
Elisa. Still. Okay. Thank you, Michelle Lee. Words cannot describe how much I love Mzansi. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you. We love you back.
Love you back.
Abana nina ngiyanithanda, guys.
CK Mutaung.
You're holding me down, even in my weakest.
Right. Guys, thank you very much. If I didn't call your name, please know that it's because I didn't see it. But keep on popping up. Keep on going to WhatsApp and calling. And do call me out. That, hey, you don't call me. Then I'll call your name. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you.
And it's important to keep the conversation going. It's very important. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. As Pela Mandla. Until the next one, it'll be on Monday, hopefully, when we can continue.
Tabi, so, Mr. Almas and Emil, can you please start working on getting this guy on the show after they are acquitted? Definitely, we'll try our best.
We'll try our best.
Togo's is Lutul.
We will.
Super Knowledge Sharing Channel.
Super Knowledge. I like the name.
It's a long one, and it's highlighted, and it
means exactly.
Yes, and it
what
is
we stand for.
Shouting. It says Super Knowledge Sharing Channel. It's like. See me.
That to me.
I will check the channel out. Does it have something that you uploaded on that thing?
Have you uploaded? Are you uploading? Are you working on it? We'll check it out.
Yes.
I like the name.
Nell is probably working for Kininda, allegedly. Yes, I like the way you put it. Allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't know. We don't know.
Thank you,
we
guys.
have no idea.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Difficult to leave you.
It's very hard. It's hard.
Please like the video, share the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are wondering how these people are chatting on the chat, live chat, it's because they are subscribed.
Yes.
If you subscribe, then you have access to the chat, our chat on the live. Only you can comment after finishing live if you are not a member. That is on the comment section. So for this live is only for people who are subscribed. Here, yes. So thank you, and thank you for those who have joined the membership. We thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And yeah, you guys keep me going. You're the reason why I show up here every day. By now I would have given up. Now I'm a quitter in life. I'd be like, it's obvious. These people are wasting our time. But no, I have to show up because you guys want to know. Okay? You guys want to know. And
Togo Masondo, good night.
Going.
Blessing my banner. Bye. Tapio. Bye. Dan. Bye. Yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much and have a good night.